undergoing significant reshuffling. Emerging markets are ripe with vitality and new opportunities, presenting substantial investment prospects. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom, integrating investment, education, and business communities into a dynamic financial live streaming platform. We'll focus on the rapidly growing market of Malaysia in this session. We will guide members in deploying a global financial emerging market portfolio investment, utilizing modern live streaming to attract a larger following and fortify dimensional influences in the Asian financial markets. This Malaysian session has attracted M+ Online, Moomoo, Petronas, Shopee, Bloomberg, TradingView, Touch 'n Go, Bingle Trading, ATSP, and other well-known investors to joint sponsorship and promotion. Leading the promotion will be Joel Kim, CEO of Dimensional Fund Advisors Private Limited. Joel Kim brings over 25 years of industry experience, holding a master's degree in economics from the University of Amsterdam and being a CFA charter holder. Since joining Dimensional in 2016, he has served as a senior portfolio manager, collaborating with global leadership to oversee Dimensional's daily operations, business interests, and growth strategy in the Asia-Pacific region. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom champions the cause of self-investment and personal growth, employing evidence-based methodologies, Nobel Prize-winning insights, and decades of expertise in applying financial science to real-world investment portfolios. This approach assists countless members in eliminating investment noise, constructing data-driven models, using AI 4.0 technology, and leveraging reliable stock premiums to maximize wealth value. Our members are empowered to make smarter investments and enjoy a higher quality of life. Through diversified portfolios, we manage risks and enhance profitability, earning the trust of thousands of high-net-worth individuals. With our exceptional service and solid performance, by seizing opportunities for class ascension, we lead our members to new heights. Our regular global advisory research and fundamental industry and regional analysis focus on scale, value, and profitability premiums, discovering profit starting points from every angle. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom ensures your money works for you, optimizing the growth of your assets efficiently. Those who neglect to invest in themselves ultimately undervalue their potential. Many understand that true personal freedom stems from economic independence. But how can this be achieved? Warren Buffett, the world's most successful investor, once said, "The best investment is in yourself." This not only involves enhancing your skills for greater returns but also signifies a transformative shift in mindset. From achieving a 220% return in 2021 to an impressive 355% return in 2023, Dimensional Finance Live Classroom has consistently invested across diverse markets, amplifying profitability, and is dedicated to translating academic research into practical investment strategies. Leveraging market price information, AI 4.0 technology to target excess returns, we have secured remarkable successes in the Asia-Pacific, European, New Zealand, and US markets through a robust global strategy. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom stands as a premier paid educational platform. Our upcoming live finance course in Malaysia will harness market indicators to guide participants in seizing structural bull market opportunities. This course will impart professional investment techniques, offer comprehensive, systematic, and independent trading skills, and empower participants to elevate their investment capabilities, thus enabling them to control their future and enhance their well-being. In the past MCO era, with European and American countries officially entering a rate-cutting cycle and the global supply chain undergoing significant reshuffling, emerging markets are ripe with vitality and new opportunities, presenting substantial investment prospects. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom, integrating investment, education, and business communities into a dynamic financial live streaming platform. We'll focus on the rapidly growing market of Malaysia in this session. We will guide members in deploying a global financial emerging market portfolio investment, utilizing modern live streaming to attract a larger following and fortify dimensional influences in the Asian financial markets. This Malaysian session has attracted M Plus Online, Moomoo, Petronas, Shopee, Bloomberg, TradingView, Touch and Go, Bingle Trading, ATSP, and other well-known investors to joint sponsorship and promotion. Leading the promotion will be Joel Kim, CEO of Dimensional Fund Advisors Private Limited. Joel Kim brings over 25 years of industry experience, holding a master's degree in economics from the University of Amsterdam and being a CFA charter holder. Since joining Dimensional in 2016, he has served as a senior portfolio manager, collaborating with global leadership to oversee Dimensional's daily operations, business interests, and growth strategy in the Asia-Pacific region. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom champions the cause of self-investment and personal growth, employing evidence-based methodologies, Nobel Prize-winning insights, and decades of expertise in applying financial science to real-world investment portfolios. This approach assists countless members in eliminating investment noise, constructing data-driven models, using AI 4.0 technology, and leveraging reliable stock premiums to maximize wealth value. Our members are empowered to make smarter investments and enjoy a higher quality of life. Through diversified portfolios, we manage risks and enhance profitability, earning the trust of thousands of high net worth individuals. With our exceptional service and solid performance, by seizing opportunities for class ascension, we lead our members to new heights. Our regular global advisory research and fundamental industry and regional analysis focus on scale, value, and profitability premiums, discovering profit starting points from every angle. Dimensional Finance Live Classroom ensures your money works for you, optimizing the growth of your assets efficiently.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Joel Kim, and welcome back to Dimensional Live Classroom. So again, let's start by making sure everything is working. Please type "great" in a comment if you can hear and you are able to see my PowerPoint clearly. All right? How's your weekend going on? And happy holiday to everyone in Malaysia. And thank you everyone in Malaysia for joining us today, even on your holiday. All right. I see your responses coming in. Okay, very good. Let's begin, all right? In our course on July 3rd, we discussed the importance of U.S. June unemployment rate, right? And the seasonally adjusted non-payroll data from July 5th. These are the key indicators that will provide important reference for whether the Federal Reserve can lower interest rate ahead of the schedule and also will influence the trend of Malaysia's stocks market, right? We have talked about this. And today, I had a good chat with one of my good friends, which is Ray. Ray is the head of Southeast Asia Multi-Asset Investment Solution at ABRDN. We also talk about the current views of foreign investor on Asian market. And Ray told me, he mentioned that during the Federal Reserve rate recycle cutting, Asia might outperform the broader market. So in addition, the policy rate cuts will also see rising economic growth and the potential in Asia with a stock's valuation at lower levels and a rising interest rate differential relative to the US dollar. All right, so this is why Dimensional focus on deploying in Asian region. From an institution perspective, the Malaysia stocks market has performed strongly in recent years, with the benchmark index reaching a high and not seen in over a year, becoming one of the best performing indices in Asia. And this is mainly because of the softer global monetary policy and the continuous improvement in domestic corporation profit. All right, so Dimensional, starting from an institutional interest, has entered the Malaysia stocks market through institution asset entry. And this month, Dimensional will launch the 2024 profit plan and carry out a comprehensive layout. Many scholars have already submitted their registration form over the weekend. And after submit the registration form, we will use our AI training system to conduct a big data analysis and provide an exclusive profit plan through multi-dimensional analysis of scholars' holding. All right. Now, here is the specific details. All the specific details we will discuss it later. All right, about our scholars holding and about all the AIs. So today, class, we will be focusing on 4 main topics. The first one here, let's look at the screen. The first one will be, how will the non-farm payroll report impact on the rate expectation of influence the US and Asian stocks market? So second thing, we will analyze the KLCI index adjustment on Friday, why it doesn't affect the overall trend, and what to expect from Malaysian stocks market next week. Thirdly, exploring the benefits of AI trading. We will discuss about this later and how to leverage this advantage for becoming a smart investment. All right, it's a very powerful thing. And number 4, last but not least, we are going to discuss about effective unwinding strategies, making the best decision for your portfolio. Okay, just a reminder again, scholars who watch the live broadcast and check it through the course account can earn a class credit. And of course, we hope everyone enjoys learning with Dimensional Financial Live Classroom and achieve both profit and investment knowledge gains. All right, now, are you ready? If yes, please give me a response. Okay, very good. Now, first, let's review the homework from our last class. The assignment was to draw an uptrend from a rising stocks and a downtrend for a falling stocks. It's very simple, right? And last time, we mainly focused on how to draw trend line and how to use them to determine buying and selling point. All right, so let's go over it again. An upward sloping line connecting with the bottom of consecutive upwards string is called the uptrend line, right? So as shown as this example, this one is drawn by our new scholar and his name is Amin. So he draw a very well done drawing. As you can see, the uptrend line connects off the two here, right? Connect off the two lowest point to make a rising trend. Now we can see that the stock's price follow this trend line, and when it retraces the trend line, retrace near the trend line, that's our buying point, right? So another way to determine the buying point is when the stocks breaks upwards in a downtrend, indicating that a start of an uptrend, right? Which is the right time to buy. So again, this scholar did an excellent job, earning a score of 96 marks. So congratulations, and give him a round of applause. All right. So reply with a clap hand emoji or even a flower. Okay. Again, this one is the homework also is submitted by the similar person. All right. And now let's look at the downtrend line. What is downtrend line? It's similar with uptrend line, but just a downtrend line is formed by connecting the top of two consecutive downward swing, which is here, right? Connect this part and this part to make the downtrend line. Right? It's simple as that. So we can see that when a high point cannot break through, and then the second high point is lower than the first high point, right? As you can see. Now, the line connecting these two high points is a downtrend. When the price rebound close to the trend line, this is our selling opportunities right here, right? This is the selling opportunities. So if a stock has been an uptrend for a long time, and then original trend line is no longer effective for analysis, then we need to continuously adjust the trend line to best fit our actual trend line. Okay, so this color is also correct, drawn by the downtrend line and received a high score of 96 mark as well. All right, and just a reminder again, learning is a continuous journey. To break through the bottlenecks of our understanding and to achieve growth, we must be persistent and keep practicing it. All right, so I hope all scholars can complete the assignment homework each time and apply what you all have learned into a real market. Okay. Now, let's take a look at our first topic. Our first topic, which is how will non-farm payroll reports impact on rate cuts expectation influence the US and the Asian stocks market? Okay. All right, first, let's take a look at how US stocks market performed on Friday. The latest employment data boosted expectation for a Federal Reserve rate cuts, leading to a gain in the three major US stocks indices. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, all this is going up, right? So the S&P and Nasdaq both closed at new record high. And the US stocks market has been up for 4 consecutive trading days, even when the markets were closed on Thursday for Independence Day. Yeah, Independence Day is on Thursday, right? Both S&P and Nasdaq still set multiple closing records. So what did Friday data shows? Friday data shows that seasonally adjusted non-farm payroll in the US increased by 206,000 in June, which is higher than the market expectation of 190,000. However, the data for these previous 2 months was significantly reversed down, and the unemployment rate rose to 4.1%. And after the release of June non-farm payroll data, investors increased their expectation of the rate cut is going to happen in September. So with the probability of 25 basis point cut rising from 64% to a week ago, 64% is a week ago, to around 77% now. So while the latest employment report increased the likelihood of a federal rate cuts in September, right? It also raised the concern about the direction of US economy. A lot of a lot of economy data indicates that U.S. economy is become weaker, is weakening, and Friday reports further confirm this, right? So these weakening labor markets will likely to allow Federal Reserve to cut rates as expected. However, if things get worse in the labor market, we could see a widespread unemployment, and even those with jobs might cut backs on their spending, might spend lesser. That kind of scenario, right? Imagine that kind of scenario. It's not great for stocks market or even cryptocurrency. So, however, if things get worse in the labor markets, we could see widespread unemployment rates, right? And if US economy can achieve a soft landing alongside rate cuts expectation, US stocks are likely to remain strong even this election year. Okay, now get the point here. If yes, please give me a response by saying a yes. Okay, okay, let's move on, all right? Next week has also several data points that and events, data points and events that are worth our attention. So take a note. In the US market, we will see June CPI, which is Consumer Price Index report, and face the second quarter earnings season test. So the June US non-farm payroll reported indicates that a continued cooling in the employment market increased the likelihood of Fed interest rate cuts in September, right? So the upcoming Thursday release of the June CPI data will further guide the Fed monetary policy with particular focus on housing CPI, a challenge source of inflation closely monitored by the Federal. And also, crucial is Friday release of the June PPI, which is the Producer Price Index data, and important to understand the corporate cost input of all this. Okay, and now Federal Chairman Jerome Powell will attend a hearing in Congress next week to discuss the semi-annual monetary policy report with the lawmakers. So traditionally, the Fed will also release how Congress testimonial on gay priority and likely, which is tomorrow. So referring to the charts display, now look at the chart number 1, all right, this here. This shows that personal consumption expenditure, which is PCE index, right, from a semi-annual monetary policy report. And the PCE price inflation has significantly slowed compared to the last year and has made moderate progress this year. Yet remains above the Federal Open Commodities long-term of 2% target. So the core good price inflation and housing service price inflation have continued to slow since the beginning of the year, while core non-housing service price inflation has stabilized after a significant slowdown last year. So long-term inflation expectation remain aligned with the Fed policy objective. All right, now switching to the gears of labor market, which is chart number 2 here. How about labor market? This chart shows that the data on the gap between jobs opening and the labor force in the United States. And the gaps has been narrowing in the first half of the year. So key themes in the labor for the first half includes maintaining strength and rebalancing. While job growth remains steady and unemployment rates low, labor demand has softened also, and vacancy in many sectors have been started to decrease. So while labor supplies continue to increase, supported by strong immigration flows. So that's why the balance between labor supply and demand appears similar to pre-COVID-19 levels. So next up, the second quarter earnings season for US stocks will kick off next week. While major banks like JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo has already going to announce their earnings on Friday. So for food and beverage giants like PepsiCo will release its earnings on Thursday. And then we still have this. There is political drama, which is, can US President Biden keep his bid for re-election alive? Because after a poor performance in last week's president debate, he has been facing trust crisis of epic proportions. Right, the calls for him to withdraw are getting louder and louder within the Democratic Party and from the donors who are urging a more promising candidates to step up against the Republican president candidates, which is Donald Trump. But Biden, standing firmly publicly, tried to shift the tides of public opinions with limited success. So pressure right now, pressure with the Democratic Party to compel him to withdraw is actually intensifying. So whether Biden can, this crisis may become more clear, which is within next week. So we have to stay tuned, all right? Okay, now reviewing the US stocks market. The big 7 tech giant, all right? Most large cap tech stocks actually rose. In the tech sea of US stocks market, Apple went up of 2.16% here. And then Microsoft went up 1.47%. And Tesla went up 2.08%. Google went up 2.57%. Amazon went up 1.22%. And Meta was up 5.8%. AMD up 4.88%, as you can see all here, right? But for Nvidia, the odd one, it down by 1.91%. All right. So Tesla stocks, Tesla has continued to be boosted by the second quarter deliveries numbers, which is exceeding expectation, rising for 8 consecutive trading days already. So as mentioned previously, 2 consecutive gap-ups opening, which is here, right? 2 consecutive gap-ups opening, as you can see. So what does that mean? It means indicates strong institution trading plans, right? We have mentioned it before in our previous class as well. So institutions often create this gap to swiftly exit low and preventing previous days sellers from buying it back. And this strategy is actually very common in US market where big sharks eat small fish. It's very common in US market where gaps are frequently occurs. All right. So if Tesla fill the second gap later without filling the first gap, it remains a short-term buying opportunities. All right. And Nvidia was the only one among all those big 7 tech giants to decline, right? As you can see here. everyone went up, only NVIDIA went down. Why? Why NVIDIA is not doing well? It's not because, as previously we discussed about it, NVIDIA executive short-term stocks sales may also trigger negative market sentiment and potentially causing a further decline. So without any significant up drivers in the near terms and coupled with exclusive sell-off, so NVIDIA could decline again. So what is the best support level for NVIDIA? Is around 106 here. All right. This is a very strong support level that worth our position, and it's also worth our entry point. So scholars who are looking to enter should monitor this support level closely. All right, understand? This is a very strong support level, 106 for NVIDIA. Everyone understand, right? If yes, please reply with a yes. Okay. So let's analyze the recent trend of Malaysia's stocks market together. So now we come to our second topic, which is analyze the KLCI index adjustment on Friday and why it doesn't affect the overall trend and what to expect from Malaysian stocks market next week. Now, due to the US Independence Day holiday causing a market closure, right? They are having holiday on Thursday, so causing a market closure. The Asia Pacific region a lack of guidance, don't know where to go, and shows a slight weakness, which most stocks are declining on Friday. And the KLCI index lack direction as well in the region as so, and face a long weekend, right? So contributing to an overall subdued trading sentiments, starting with slightly lowering at 1,615.76. The index saw a slight decline led by YTL and also Maybank closing at 1,611, which is down about 0.35%. So looking at the daily chart of KLCI index, Friday adjustment retraced above the 5-day moving average here, right? So before it bounced, indicate a strong bottom support without breaking below the 5-day moving average. So the index has successfully moved above 1,600 already as the resistance level of 1,600. Remember, right? And with the moving average 5 now is above the moving average 30. So in the upcoming trends, if the moving average 10 move above moving average 30, it will form a triangular support, which is price bottoming. So likely supporting further KLCI index to gain even higher. All right, so scholars who understand this point, please reply if got it. Okay, anticipating a robust recovery, bolstered by expected corporation earnings stability and also economic growth, planned investment, government reforms aimed to a long-term economy and financial enhancement. The KLCI index could extend its rebound to an oversold territory. So short-term support for, what is the short-term support for KLCI index? Is at 1,588. You can take it out, take down these notes, all right? So here is the short-term support. The short-term support, which is 1,588. And with the resistance level, it stands around 1,623 points. All right. Okay. Now, despite recent profit taking, baseline equity investment sentiments is on the rise. With inflation data arriving, the US economy maintains resilience, laying the groundwork for the Federal Reserve to begin an interest rate reduction cycles. So the worst periods for Malaysia ringgit has actually passed, and some key fundamental factors of Malaysia economy are showing positive trend. So according to our dimensional analysis, the recent announced national semiconductor strategy and economic cooperation with the Johor Singapore Special Economic Zone are critical priorities that position partnership government strongly in the later half of the second of the year, which is 5 years term. All right. So now the US economy remains robust with inflation data peaking, paving the way for the Federal Reserve to begin an interest rates reduction cycles. Right. These will be supported by initiations of fiscal reforms process, improve in business sentiments as well, and prioritization of the domestically focused asset allocation by government-related assets management company. So corporate earnings have been stabilized. Overall, macroeconomic prospects are also optimistic, and domestic reforms measures have also made progress. And this is all the catalysts for attracting and developing new source of foreign direct investment to come into Malaysia. So, and then with foreign funds maintaining a positive optimism sentiments towards the Malaysia stocks markets. So as business and investor sentiments will also improve in the same time, right? And right now, I have mentioned already, right now the ringgit of Malaysia is stabilizing. So laying the groundwork for the returns of the foreign portfolio fund. Domestic liquidity pooling also will provide a strong support to the market. So foreign funds are increased their holdings in that industry, such as like which industry? Real estates, construction industry as well. Construction industry here, right? Technology industry, surely. Transportation industry, oil and gas industry, and also not to forget utilities. Foreign funds are all focusing their holdings on this type of industry, which I just mentioned. All right. If you miss out, you can check it back here. All right. So now all of you get the whole idea, right? If yes, please give me a response. Okay, very good. I see your responses coming in. Now, let's move on our third topic, which is exploring the benefits of AI trading and how to leverage these advantages for smart investment. Okay, everyone, let me get your attention here. In recent years, AI has been increasing integrated into various aspects of our life, right? We cannot deny that. Especially in healthcare, AI technologies are used for medical image analysis, disease predictions, and diagnose, and personalized medicine. Think about it for a second. Would you be more prone to trust an AI doctor that analyze millions of cases, patients' records, and has the access to all medical literatures, or you could just trust a guy, some guys that just graduate from a med school before you were even born, and when things in the medical industry was very different to what it is today. So if AI is able to diagnose all our ailments, it will also to able to find out what actually makes us sick, right? Now, in financial investment, AI is applied in risk management, investment analysis, portfolio management. So industry like manufacturing, e-commerce, transportation, logistics, and education sectors also leveraged by AI to boost their efficiency and streamline their operations, which is also reducing costs associated with manpower. So as technology advances, AI is expected to play even a larger role in more types of field. So in our exclusive profit program, we also employ AI trading system. This system is to visualize individual stocks data and to perform quantitative analysis, integrate vast data sets, and to utilize cloud computing for comprehensive exploration of stocks technicals. All right, and also financials, and also sentiment analysis, fundamentals, and more. So while many scholars have already complete their registration, right? And those who haven't are encouraged to do so during the holiday period. All right. As right now, the Malaysia stocks market is closed for tomorrow due to the holiday, right? I will focus on explaining to all our scholars on Monday, which is tomorrow evening, how the AI trading system will analyze the holding of registered scholars and provide a statistical analysis. All right, so tomorrow night, I'll be focusing on explaining the exclusive exit strategy. All right, so next, let's delve into what artificial intelligence trading is and how does it operates. And actually, AI trading represents a profound transformation in financial market, equipping traders and investors with advanced tools for data analysis and also trend prediction and precise trade execution. So whether through machine learning models, natural language processing, or sophisticated algorithms, AI has the potential to revolutionize decision makings in trading. This is the most important thing, right? All right, now let's talk about more about artificial intelligence trading. What is it? So what is artificial intelligence trading? Let me give you an overview. Artificial intelligence trading involves in the application of AI and machine learning algorithms. Is to analyze market data and to execute trades automatically. So by relying on data-driven models, AI trading eliminates emotional bias commonly found in human decision making. So what is the key features of AI trading include? First, market analysis. Analyze the vast amount of market data and analyze all the news and analyze all the economy indicators to identify the trend and the trading opportunities. So this is what we call market analysis. And secondly, algorithms execution, which is automatically placing buy or selling order based on predefined criteria or strategies, which is machine learning, continuously learning from a new data to refine trading strategy and to improve accuracy. All right, so for large institution, let me give you an example. For large institution, leveraging advanced in AI technology is to reduce costs and to enhance return is a critical decision-making factors for future market competitiveness. So through the use of machine learning algorithms, advanced data analysis, and automated execution, AI tradings offer unparalleled speed, precision, and efficiency. So as AI continue to evolve, maintaining awareness and adaptability will be the key successful of harnessing its power in trading strategy. All right, now, do you all understand the power of AI? If yes, please give me a response by saying yes. Okay, very good. A lot of you understood. All right, now let's move on. Firstly, by understanding the principle of AI, traders can leverage the power of machine learning algorithms to enhance their trading strategy and refine risk management and increase profitability in a fast-paced market. Right. Now, let's use a previous investor stocks as an example, which is 0166 Inari. This is also used by AI trading system, which is like, okay, let me explain. The AI trading system would collect data first. And what kind of data they will collect? They will collect historical price data, and also news, and also market sentiments from a various source related to these stocks 0166 Inari. And after they collect all this, then it would initiate model training using the historical data to identify profit patterns and the trend. Okay, now next, after that, it will develop a buy and sell strategy based on identified patterns. So for example, using methods like K-means clustering, CUM-SUM, C-U-M-S-U-M, CUM-SUM, change point, direction, and standard deviation, and employing a strategy such as moving average, resistance, or trend following. After all this, lastly, it will execution involve when 0166 these stocks Inari meets the criteria, a certain criteria, such as, for example, breaking through the previous high on volume with a significant funds inflow. They can detect all of that. So after that, the AI trading system would automatically place a buy orders. And after buying, still not finished. After buying, the AI trading system would continuously analyze new data to refine its strategy. All right. So through this example, you can already anticipate the immense potential of AI training system is handling a large volume of data, right? And also executing trades cheaply. And the most important is the accuracy. Okay. All right, now let's take a look at the sectors with significant foreign capital inflows. In recent years, multinational corporations have rushed into Malaysia to invest in building data centers right? So benefiting developers holding substantial industrial lands, which is land transaction alone exceed how much? 2.6 billion in the past year. So local construction firms have consecutively secured massive engineering contracts and sparkling a wave of investment in Malaysia's stocks market. So for example, in the research report of Malaysia Value Growth Stocks that share with all our scholars right for the second half of 2024, remember, construction stocks like 9679, which is the code, WCT, remember, hit a new high last week. We have shared this with all of you as well. So since the end of last year, foreign enterprise have steadily acquired land in Malaysia for a new data center, and construction contracts already. So driving the Malaysia property index to a struggling 28.7 increase in this year, while the construction index rose by 46.8%. So over the past year, 600 acres of land has been allocated for data center construction. So with the land transaction value surpassing 2.65 billion, translating to an average price per square foot ranging between 75 ringgit and to the range of 160 ringgit. So, and also I want to share this. The high transaction value of this land have already set a benchmark for developers, especially for those substable lands reserved in Klang Valley and Johor. So the demand for the data center crucial is for artificial intelligence operations, and is expected to persist over the next 4 years. So enhancing bargaining power and also driving up lease prices. So based on capital expenditure estimation for major cloud computing and network companies' data center, it's projected that between 2024 towards to 2028, data center construction capabilities will grow annually by 19%. All right, will grow annually by 19%. So this calculation assumes that construction expenditure this year will be ranging from 75 billion USD to 115 billion in USD. And if we convert to Malaysian ringgit, which is 354 billion in ringgit to the range of 554 billion in ringgit. All right, and another thing, the cost per megawatt range from USD 10 million to 15 million. This projections indicates of a shortage of 2 gigawatts in US market this year and increase to 3 gigawatts next year and reaching 4 gigawatts in 2026. So globally, the deficit is projected to rise from 2 gigawatts this year to 3 gigawatts next year and 7 gigawatts by 2026. So considering robust AI demands downstream and the persistent data centers storage over the next 4 years, lease prices are expected to rise. And data center has become a crucial growth drivers in Malaysia real estate sectors. So with strong demands and a favorable market condition, positive investor sentiments, they provide a solid foundation for substantial growth in property values, which is surpassing long-term average levels. All right. And now, the peak valuation for property stocks was 1.16 times higher in 2013, and primarily driven by Klang Valley and Johor. So today, there is rebound potential in Penang, Sarawak, And under the theme of data center, local construction companies have secured approximately 8.7 billion in ringgit in data center construction contracts over the past year. And what does this mean? These contracts are generally high in value, short in construction duration, and due to a mid to high single-digit profit margins, which is significantly boosting short-term to medium-term earning for industrial players, right? And compared to other industrial construction projects, data center construction involved in higher complexity, thereby enhancing the landscape of local construction industry amid the growing trend of increased data centers orders. Understand? Everyone, can you guys follow along? If yes, please reply with a yes. Okay. Now, in the next 6 months, Malaysia will see more projects building data center. Companies like Gamuda, which is the code is 5398, which is also in the construction industry, right? And Sunway Construction will also benefit from it. And since last year, local developers have sold lands to multinational corporations for building data centers due to high demand in artificial intelligence and also cloud computing and the Internet of Things. So, and also 6718, which is in property as well, has been significant, especially profitable, which is selling 6 plots in Pulau since November last year, which is totaling over 1.2 billion in Malaysia ringgit. All right, and also Microsoft. Now, Microsoft plan to invest 2.2 billion in USD, not ringgit, in USD, right? So for ringgit, it's about 10.3 billion in ringgit, and over 4 years in Malaysia cloud and AI infrastructures in very big, which is very significant, right? They have also acquired land in Johor, including 171 acres from Kaskando and 123.1 acres from Iskandar district under EcoWorld. And foreign business prefer Pulau and Iskandar district in Johor. Then Selangor and South Alam, which is data centers need a lot of more space, which is energy, water cooling, and Malaysia and other emerging markets benefits from a lower energy and a low cost compared places like Hong Kong and Singapore, right? So the high electricity demands from data center will boost the utility sectors. Increased electricity needs will also lead to more investment in power supply and distribution, which is all this is connecting to each other. Now you can see where it goes, right? Which is benefiting many in the industry. So Peninsula Malaysia may need 17 to 31 gigawatts more power capacity in the next 10 years. So company like who will benefit from it? Company like Tenaga Nasional will benefit from it, right? And Malakoff as well stands to gain the shorter power agreements with the government and the industry. So positive developments in electronics, electricals, and data centers will continue driving growth in the construction, property, technology, and utility sectors in the later part of this year. Now, all of you can have a clear understanding. Everything is connecting to each other, right? All right, now let's move on to our last but not least topic, which is our number 4th topic, effective unwinding strategies and making the best decision of your portfolio. All right, last week, we focused on teaching technical methods for following trends in the stocks market. Right, these methods can help us to make smarter decisions about when to exit our stocks investment. So it's important to ride the upwards trend to make profit, following along the trend to keep on making profit, right? And to align our stocks operation within those trends. So if we go against the trend, our efforts and money will be wasted, right? So that's why I emphasize teaching trend following in our course. So using advanced AI trading system can also help investors to analyze data and to use algorithms to create strategies investment. And this can minimize losses and maximize potential profit, especially during market downturns or when holding into losing stocks, which is negative. All right. Now, so how can we use trend following to exit from a losing investment? All right, let me teach you. There are generally 3 methods. Okay, let's go on to the first method first, which is adjusting your portfolio. So when you find yourself stuck with a stocks and the market changes significantly, especially for short-term trader, it's crucial to act quickly, right? So sell your stocks that are trending downwards and buy those that are trending upwards. All right. For instance, let me give you an example. A new scholars bought 0094 Zentek in 2000, which is here. This is Zentek in 2020, right? But it has been a downtrend since then. All right, can you guys see? It's in a downtrend, right? And as you can see, of course, KLCI was on a downtrend as well. But in the first half of 2024, you can see that KLCI index has been consistently rising, which is going up. But as you can see, these stocks still doesn't move. This stock is clearly not performing well compared to the market, right? So what is the point that you are still holding on it? There's no point, right? So holding on it into making no sense, just making no sense if you keep on holding and you are just accumulating, putting your money stuck there. This is where portfolio adjustment come into play. All right, clear on this first part? If yes, please reply with a clear. All right, now, the second approach is buy on dips, sell on rise, which means, okay, it's important. Buy on low, sell on high, right? So buying on dips and selling on rise repeatedly can increase the profitability of successful disengagement. So for example, with our earlier position in 5028 HD Badu, despite a significant short-term negative news causing a sharp decline, right? We strategically added into our position twice at the support level. And when we add at our support level is to achieve a break even and then to make profit. So our AI trading system has also played a role here, which is using K-means clustering and sum change point direction to execute buy orders on dip and sell them on high, which is, for example, like here, buy here, buy here, and buy here, but sell here and sell here, right? So this is what we call buy low, sell high. So thereby it's also when you buy low, sell high, which what does it mean? Reduce your average holding cost. What we do here is to reduce our average holding cost. So this approach requires precise timing of entry and exit point, which our AI trading system efficiently accomplishes. Right. Okay. Now, what is the third method? Is to patiently wait. This approach is generally suitable for a long-term investor who will be patient to wait for their position to recover. Right. So making friends with time may also indeed test one patient. Of course, right? Sometimes patient can yield extraordinary returns, can give you a very wonderful returns. But the most critical aspect of patient waiting is assessing whether the stocks can rise in the future. You doesn't want to wait 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, but it doesn't rise, right? Then there is no point. When you have patience, you also need to know whether in a long terms you wait for something also. Is it worth your patience of waiting? Is it worth your time? Is it worth your money stuck there? Right. Here, our trends following strategy comes into play, as we discussed in our previous class, where we learn to determine whether stocks is an upwards trend or a downward trend. Right. Stocks in an upward trend, even they are currently declining. Zero 0.75. And some scholars even lost patience during that period, right? However, through technical analysis, we identified strong support at 30 days moving average. And during the ceremony on June 30, we have already highlighted the stock's potential. Nothing is quick rebound without a breaking below of moving average 30, which is followed by a bullish candle breaking out on July 1st, right? Here, as you can see. Right. So leading to a further gains. Thus, when the stock's trends remain intact, we can achieve profitability through patient waiting, anticipate the day to blooms, right? So due to time constraint, I will briefly share these 3 methods for resolving position today. And for tomorrow evening, I will provide a detailed explanation of strategy for managing individual stocks. And since it's holiday section, right, there won't be any assignment tonight. All right. So tomorrow night, I will assign homework based on our learning content and discuss the logic and the reason for position in 5161 JCY for our Friday. So again, wish everyone a happy holiday and thank you for coming to my class even during holiday, especially to all our Muslim friends from Malaysia. Happy holiday. All right. Now, it's already 9 p.m. It's already past 9 p.m. Today class, actually, I have already covered a lot of content with all of you. And I'm also very, very happy that we can gather today to discuss, even on holiday, to discuss investment markets together. So I hope everyone gained something valuable tonight. All right. And remember, if there's anything unclear, you can collect our class note from our assistant after our class end. All right. Or leave a message for any course-related question. And now we conclude today's section for now. And I hope everyone benefit from these 1 hour learning courses. And a reminder, our next class will begin tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. All right, so it's July 8, 8 p.m. Tomorrow we'll be focusing on analyzing data from registration forms using AI system to tailor strategy for resolving position, and how to achieve break-even and even profit through practical application. Many scholars have already filled in the registration forms from during the holiday. For those who haven't yet, please do so promptly, as the AI data processing and analyze requires some time. All right? So again, thank you for being such a wonderful audience tonight. May the markets always be with you. And let's meet again at 8 p.m. on Monday. See you then.
以
Have
后
a
有
good night.
人问你11号怎么玩，你就把这首11号专属高燃 BGM 发给他就行了，包教会的呀。
Nice.